Hello, and welcome home to the Church of BL. I'm Saint Peachie, your patron saint of the problematic, here today with more Patient S. If you weren't here for part 1, I would suggest going back and watching part 1. It will give you the cliff notes of what's going on so that you'll understand what's happening now. But the even shorter version is essentially this dude has a disease, and it is a terminal illness, and the only way to save people who have this illness is by coming on them. But not just any cum, his cum. He is the only one that can do it. He is the savior of humanity. And we are just now getting the details on how abouts we're going to do that. And we maybe get far enough where we get to meet the patients. So that's cool. If anything spicy happens, it will be Patreon only. I will throw up a QR code or a link or something on the screen if you would like to join the Patreon to see the spicies. But yeah, I think that's all I got before I hop right into it. So let's just do that, shall we? Do. I was officially a patient of Akusayama Hospital and a king with special privileges. So another quick note is, in order for them to convince him to do the whole coming on people in order to save them, they were like, oh, you can be king of the hospital and you can do and say whatever the fuck you want whenever you want within reason. And that's how they conned him into doing this job. So that's fun. But I don't think they've gotten to the nitty gritty yet, so we get to see a few more freakouts.
でだな、患者に摂取させる方法だが、経皮吸収、経口摂取、直腸での粘膜摂取。いずれかの方法で患者に直接投与してもらいたい。
Now then, patients can receive your donations either by absorbing it through their skin, orally, or through their anus. I'd like you to administer any of these methods to the patients yourself. Huh?
どの摂取方法がどれほど効果があるかも未知数なんでな。先入観は邪魔になるから、俺から指示は出さない。いろいろと試してほしい。
We don't know which method will have the most effect, and I don't want my own prejudices to get in the way, so I won't be giving you any direction. Try as many methods as you can.
ちょっと待って。それ、俺が他の患者さんに直接なんかするってこと？兼用みたいにどっかで採取して先生に渡すとかじゃなくて？
I fucking love his voice actor. Holy shit. And I will not do it justice. Holy God. Hold on now. I'm supposed to do this directly to the other patients. I'm not just depositing my donation in a cup and giving it to you.
それはそれでやってもらおうと思ってるが、何か不都合があるか？
I thought about doing it that way, but you got a problem with the other methods?
不都合だらけ。
I've got a problem with all of it.
わかりやすく言えば、お前の精液を患者の皮膚にかけるか、口から飲ませるか、直腸、つまり肛門内に注入するってことだ。
To put it simply, you'll be administering your sperm to the patients by either applying it to their skin, having them swallow it orally, or by depositing it in their rectum. That is, their anus. Nope, stop. I didn't need that simplified.
やっぱりそういう意味なんすか？それほぼ性行為レベルのこと言ってません？相手男なんすよね。
So that is what you meant. I pretty much have to have sex with them. Aren't they all men?
そりゃキャンドル病は男にしか発症しないんだから当たり前だろ。
Only men can get candle disease, so yeah. That wasn't a philosophical question.
いや、待って、ほんと待って。直接じゃなくてもコップとかにとっても同じだと思うんすけど。
Nope, I'm gonna stop you right there. I'm pretty sure just depositing it in a cup would be just as good.
全然違う。いいか。精液の中にはタンパク質分解酵素セリンプロテアーゼが含まれてる。これは受精時に精子が動きやすいようにするためのもんだが。
It's completely different. There are serine proteases? I can't read the fancy words. In semen that break down protein enzymes. They're what make it easy for sperm to move during fertilization.
お前の持つ万能素子因子もタンパク質なんだよ。時間が経てば経つほど分解されて効果が失われていくのに、その瞬間摂取させる以上に新鮮な状態があるか。
Your universal inhibitors are also proteins. Over time, those proteins break down and are no longer effective. So, what's better than ingesting it? Ingesting it. Straight from the source. My brain did not comprehend that sentence. How dare he use science to shut me down?
結果が顕著であるほど研究は進む。他の患者の体を使ってお前のキャンドル病にも効果のある治療法を見つけ出す研究とも言えるんだぞ。
The better the results, the more progress we can make on the research. You could say that we're using the other patients to find a treatment that's effective against your candle disease.
それはそうしてほしいです。
Well, I would like that.
理解してもらえて嬉しい。
I'm glad you can see it my way. But
ところでお前は腸がつくほどの精液過多症と言えるな。精液量が平均値の100倍から1000倍ってとんでもねえな。
By the way, you have some serious hyperspermia. You have 100 to 1,000 times more sperm than the average man. It's ridiculous. And side note, I did Google this after the first time I played it, and that is a real fucking thing that people can actually have. Go fucking figure.
俺まだなんかやばいんすか？
Is there something else wrong with me?
そんな泣きそうな顔すんな。お前の場合は病気じゃねえから安心しろ。逆にこっちとしちゃ感謝しかない。奥に一人の研究材料がこんだけ豊富なんて奇跡だよ。
There's no need for tears. Don't worry. In your case, it's not an illness. Actually, we should be grateful. It's a miracle we've got all this research material from a 1 in 100 million test subject.
それは良かったっす。確かにいろんな女の子に多すぎるって言われてきましたけど、それって万能なんとかの得意体質と関係あるんですかね？
That's good, I guess. A bunch of girls have told me there's always a lot. Wait, does that have something to do with my abnormal universal whatevers?
いや、関係ない。このレベルの精液過多症となると確かに多くはないが、探せばいるって感じだ。ま、万能素子因子と両方となると唯一だろうな。誇っとけ、誇っとけ。
Nope, not at all. There's certainly not that many people with your level of hyperspermia, but it's not exactly a rare condition. Well, I suppose all that matters is that it results in universal inhibitors either way. You should be proud.
わーい。
Yay.
ああ、たまにバカがオナキンとか言って無理に何週間も貯めたりするが、お前は絶対にやるなよ。古い精液が毒になって陰嚢が壊死する。それは命に関わるぞ。
Oh yeah, every once in a while some morons will give up jerking off for weeks at a time, but you definitely can't do that. Your old sperm will become toxic and your testicles will necrotize. That'll put your life into danger.
我慢して貯めるとか絶対無理なんてやったことないし、やんないっすけど。
There's no way I could give that up. So I've never done anything like that and I'm not about to start. But that's scary.
俺からはとりあえず以上だ。ここからは石本君に任せるから ちょっと待っててくれ。
Anyway, that's it from me. Ishimoto will take over from here, so just sit tight. That was way too much information anyway. Dr. Shibusawa picked up a phone and an angel immediately appeared. A lovely scent came pouring in as soon as Madoka entered the room. It was probably just the smell of her shampoo, but mixed with the natural scent of a mature woman. It was a fragrance that hit me right in my instincts. Ah, she was an oasis in a desert.
それじゃあ佐々木さん、病室に案内するからついてきてくださいね。
All right, Mr. Sasaki. I'll be showing you to your room, so please follow me.
はーい。
Okay. Madoka led me to room 302. Apparently, this was going to be my room. Whoa. It was huge. It looked like it belonged in a motel. I mean, sure. In a hotel. There was a fancy sofa and a table set too, and the windows were huge and let in a perfect amount of sunlight.
この302号室が今日から佐々木さんのお部屋です。
Starting today, room 302 will be your home.
すっげえいい部屋っすね。綺麗だし広いし、ホテルみたいでなんかすげえっすね。
What a great room. It's so clean and big. It's like I'm at a hotel. This is awesome.
気に入ってもらえてよかった。
I'm glad you like it. I was starting to think maybe it was a good thing I'd been transferred here. I didn't feel sick or anything. I had a fancy room, and my nurse was a nice lady with a huge rack. Plus, I had the right to become king and all. Other hospitals might have had luxury rooms and beautiful nurses, but I doubted I'd have special privileges anywhere else.
ちょっとそこに座ってもらえるかな。
Could you have a seat over there, please? I did as Madoka asked and sat on the bed. The sheets felt pretty good against my skin.
バンドの巻いてある手を貸してもらえるかな。
Let's get that wristband off of you. I held my hand out towards her. I had on the wristband Shirayama Central Hospital had put on me, which had my patient information on it. Madoka used scissors to snip the old wristband off and then placed a new one around my wrist. I was starting to feel more like an Kusayama Hospital patient. I don't know why that word is so hard for me to pronounce.
それじゃ入院中の注意点を軽く説明します。収納棚の下の部分に金庫があるから貴重品はそこに入れておいてください。
Now then, let me give you a brief explanation of things to note during your stay. There's a safe at the bottom of the storage shelf, so make sure to place your valuables in there.
何かあったらすぐに遠慮なくナースコールを押してください。ナースコールは枕元だけじゃなくて浴室とトイレにもあるから覚えておいてね。
If anything happens, feel free to press the call button right away. Remember, there's not just one by your pillow, but in the bathroom as well. Madoka pointed them out one by one during her thorough explanation.
緊急時に対応するために病室の鍵はかからないようになってます。でもスタッフたちでちゃんと巡回してるから安心してください。
Make sure to keep your room unlocked. That way we can get to you during an emergency. Don't worry though, there's always staff making their rounds.
携帯電話での通話は個室内なら自由です。病室の外では所定の場所で。
You may use your cell phone in your own room, but please use the designated areas outside of your room to make calls. Oh my god. Jesus.
お食事は8時、12時、18時の3回。消灯時間は21時です。その前に電気を消したいときや消灯後に明かりが欲しいときは入り口と枕元にあるパネルで操作できます。
Your 3 meals will be served at 8 a.m., 12 p.m., and 6 p.m. Lights out is at 9 p.m. If you'd like to turn off the lights before lights out or turn the lights back on after, you can use the panels by the entrance or by your pillow to do so.
細 細かくはそちらの入院のしおりに書いてあるから目を通しておいてくださいね。
You can find a more detailed explanation in the new patient pamphlet, so make sure to give it a read.
はーい。
Okay.
後で栄養士さんが来るからしばらくお部屋から出ないで待ってて。
A nutritionist will be coming by soon, so wait for her in your room, please.
はーい。
Okay. Madoka smiled at me before leaving the room. The view as she left was glorious. It wasn't just her boobs, her ass was also an incredible thing to behold. I laid down in bed. My view from the window was filled with blue skies and green mountains. It really drove in that I was deep in the countryside. Warm sunlight came in through the window. My mind and body were exhausted from all of that excitement this morning. I was about to doze off when I heard a loud knock on my door that woke me right up.
はーい。どうぞ。
Hello? Come in. A middle-aged woman with a large physique opened the door and came inside. Despite her soft, gentle face, she moved like she had a lot of energy. It felt like I knew her from somewhere, but maybe she just reminded me of the cafeteria ladies from college.
こんにちは。はじめまして、栄養士の上杉です。
Hello there. I'm your nutritionist, Uesugi. Uesugi. It's very nice to meet you.
佐々木聡太です。よろしくお願いします、上杉さん。
I'm Sasaki Sota. It's a pleasure to meet you too, Miss Uesugi.
あらまあ、礼儀正しいお坊ちゃんだこと。もっと気楽でいいよ。私のことはおばちゃんでもマリちゃんでもいいから、下の名前マリっていうのね。
My, what a polite young man you are. You don't have to be so formal around me. You can call me Auntie or Mari-chan if you'd like. Or, Mari is my name, by the way.
ああ、はい。いや、上杉さんでいい？
Oh, okay. I think I'll just call you Miss Uesugi.
オッケー。
Okie dokie. Her energy was overwhelming. This nutritionist was more like a mom. Actually, she was probably around the same age as mine.
隔離病棟でのお食事は基本的に本館で作ってるんだけどさ、人手不足でね。こっちに持ってきて温め直して配膳するところまでが私の仕事。
Normally, the isolation ward meals are made in the main hospital, but we're shorthanded. It's my job to bring them here, reheat them, and serve them up.
みんなのお食事はちゃんと責任持って美味しいもの作ってあげるからね。
I'm responsible for everyone's meals, so I make sure to make them nice and delicious.
実はこの病院レストランみたいな食事が出るってことでちょこっと雑誌に載ったこともあるんだよ。やっぱり山奥だから売りの一つでもないとね。
Oh my god. By the way, this hospital is known for serving restaurant-level meals and has even been featured in some magazines. Of course, being in the middle of the mountains isn't exactly one of its best-selling points.
へえ、やばい、楽しみ。
Wow, I'm super excited.
楽しみにしててくださいな。もちろん味だけじゃなくて栄養バランスきっちり考えてあるメニューだからね。それじゃあそうたくん、これからよろしくね。
Yes, you should definitely look forward to it. Obviously, we're not just worried about taste. The menu takes nutrition into consideration too. Well, Sota, I'll be seeing you around.
よろしく、上杉さん。
Thank you, Miss Uesugi.
はーい。じゃあ失礼します。上杉でした。
Of course. All right, I'm off. Bye-bye. Miss Uesugi smiled and waved as she left. She sure was energetic. She was a different kind of oasis from Madoka. I let out a sigh. I was looking forward to the delicious food. Sorry, Shirayama, but your tasteless meals really drove home that I was eating at a hospital. My sudden encounter with Miss Uesugi's exuberance made the silence of being alone all the more noticeable. I wondered what I should do now. There was still quite a bit of time until dinner. I suddenly had all this free time and nothing to do. Let's see, what to do. Where should I go? Okay, so I need to save. Save. In this game, similar to Hadaka, if you've ever played Hadaka Shichiji, there's different routes based on different things that you do. So, like, if I want to get with Madoka, I would want to go to the staff room a lot. If I want to get with Mr. Dr. Chan, I'd want to go to the examination room a lot. But for this time, I think we're good. We just hit all of them, and then we can go back and kind of square in on like just one. I'm not sure who I want to do first. I don't know. I might end up doing green-haired boy because he hurts me the most, and I just want everyone to be in excruciating pain over this small boy. I say small boy, he's 18, but you know, whatever. Like, he might be 19. I don't fucking remember, but he looks like a cute little bean. And so I might do him first. I don't know. But I think this round doesn't count. I think I can just go wherever I want and just kind of like meet people. But we'll see what happens. I have an eyelash stuck in my eye. That is great. I am glad my cam's not on. Holy shit. Okay. So I'm streaming this in my Discord server while I record, and someone in chat goes, I endorse small destruction, and that pleases me greatly. So that might be what we end up doing. What room is he in? I think he's 305. I think. Let's find out. Let's see what happens. I walked down the hallway outside my room. My room was 302. The room next to mine, 303, was empty. Next to 303 was 305? Oh, right. Since 4 is bad luck, they probably skipped it. For those not in the know, 4 is bad luck in Japan. It's kind of like how 6s are in the West. I decided to visit room 305. The door was closed, and it had a nameplate. Someone was in there. Haruki Mishima was written on the nameplate. Haruki, huh? Both the rooms next to mine were empty. One of them was huge too. God, I can read. I wasn't sure if it was because there weren't that many patients with candle disease or because this was the middle of nowhere, but it looked like only a handful of those rooms were occupied. That was why it stood to reason that I'd be curious about my current neighbors. This was a good chance to say hello. I relaxed my face and knocked on room 305's door. I think I got it right. I think that is Haruki. Did they answer? No? Oh, normally the hospital staff would knock, then let themselves in, so maybe he was waiting for that? I guess I should go in then?
失礼します。
I'm coming in. Yep, it's Haruki. It's Best Bean. Oh shit, I recognize his fucking music. Oh my god. Oh my god. You're not ready. You're not ready for this cute ass bean. Holy shit. I love this game. Room 305 had the same layout as mine, only opposite. The person sitting up on the bed was staring at me. A girl? Wasn't everyone in this ward a patient with candle disease? And didn't only men get it? That meant this person was a man? For real?
なんですか？
He's so precious! I love him. Look at a little green-haired boy. He looked like a cute girl, but the voice that came from his mouth definitely belonged to a post-pubescent boy. He was definitely a man. I couldn't believe it. Both my eyes and ears were confused. He was like an immaculate painting. Boys this unbelievably beautiful really did exist, huh?
突然ごめんね。俺、302号室に新しく入った佐々木聡太って言います。
Oh, sorry for barging in. I'm the new patient in 302, Sota Sasaki. Sasaki Sota. I don't know if anyone's noticed yet, but when they put the name in like Western order with like your first name and then your last name, it fucks me up because it doesn't feel right in Japanese. So I end up flipping it, and when I do it on accident, it messes me up. So I want to say Sasaki Sota because that sounds better, but it's written Sota Sasaki. It shouldn't matter. I don't know why it bothers me so much, but you know, it is what it is. Whatever.
三島春樹です。
Huh? Oh, I'm Mishima Haruki. This boy was Mishima Haruki then?
この部屋から一つ飛ばしてお隣さんなんだけど、真ん中空き部屋だから実質お隣さんってことで、よろしくお願いします。
My room is 2 doors down, but since the room between us is empty, we're basically neighbors, so nice to meet you. Oh, he nervous. Haruki nodded a bit, then lowered his eyes. I didn't realize it earlier, but he had a book in his hands. He must have been in the middle of reading. A beautiful boy reading a book in a hospital bed. He really was right out of a painting. But it felt like I was interrupting his reading. He didn't give me a second glance as he silently turned the page.
お邪魔しました。
Sorry for disturbing you. What awful timing. Well, at least I was able to introduce myself. Oh, and then you just left? You just left, baby? No. We'll talk to baby again. It'll be okay. Before I knew it, lights out was approaching, and only the bare minimum amount of illumination was left in the hall. I'd get ready for tomorrow and go to sleep on time. What's that like? God. I don't think I've gone to bed at 9 p.m. and for fucking ever. Unless I like pulled a 48 or
佐々木さん、
something.
おはようございます。
Oof.
朝ですよ。起きてくださいね。
Good morning, Mr. Sasaki. It's time to get up. Wakey, wakey.
おはようございます。
Good morning.
おはようございます。はい、お熱測ってね。
Good morning. Time to take your temperature.
はい。
Okay.
こっちの手で血圧測るね。
I'll check your blood pressure on this arm. So sleepy, I let her do whatever she wanted.
はい、平熱だね。
Temperature looks good.
血圧いいね。脈を測るので楽にしててください。
Your blood pressure is good too. I'll be checking your pulse now. Just lay back and relax. Sleepy.
うん、いいね。体調はどうですか？どこか痛いところありますか？
Everything looks good. How are you feeling? You're not in any pain.
特にないです。
No complaints.
はい。じゃあ採血させてもらいますね。
All right, I'll be drawing some blood now.
はい。
Okay. I lazily held my arm out. She placed it on some sort of pillow.
今日はこっちの手でやるね。親指を中にしてギュッと握っててください。
I'll be drawing from this arm today. Make a nice and tight fist for me.
ちょっとチクッとしますよ。力抜いていいですよ。
This will sting a little. You can relax now.
はい。 5分くらい自分で押さえててね。絆創膏は30分くらい経ったら剥がしてください。
All right, just press down there for about 5 minutes. You can take the bandage off after about 30. Morning started early at the hospital. At least Madoka was quick.
おはよう。おいしいご飯ですよ。
Morning! I've brought you some yummy food.
ありがとうございます。
Thank you.
はい、どうぞ。
Okay, here you go. All right, now I was awake. Okay, do we want to talk to anyone else? I kind of want to hone in on Baby and then make y'all suffer. I don't know. I don't know if it matters. So, like, 302, if you just stay in your room, you get with the best friend guy that you meet at the very beginning. And then examination room is Dr. Boy. Staff room is the hot girl nurse. 305 is Sweet Baby Angel. 312, I want to say, is the older guy who is also a Sweet Baby Angel, and I love him. And then 315 is the Megane that I want to throw into a wall, and not in the good way. Those two are probably flipped. It might be the other way around. I don't remember. But, yeah. We can at least meet the other ones. I think. I don't think it'll throw off my route. I think it'll be fine. I think this is the cute one. Or is it Megane? I don't remember. I was out for a stroll when I happened to notice a door. Room 312. Nope, this is Megane. This is, oh my god. Jesus fucking fuck. God. Okay, so he is somebody's type. I know he is. He's angry and fucking just a giant dickhole. And he does get a little better, and one of his endings did make me cry. So I can't say that I hate him. But he's not my favorite, and I do kind of want to flick him in the eyeball. Just a little bit. Chat asks, does the hot nurse dom us, or is it Vanilla Het? It is Vanilla Het, unfortunately. I wish she would dom us. That would be fucking amazing. But no, it's pretty vanilla. Yeah. Very sad. Manabu Minagawa was written on the nameplate. I had a friend with a similar name, Gaku Fukagawa. Obviously, the Gaku I knew had nothing to do with this Minagawa, though. I must have stopped when I saw characters from the corner of my eye. They were written with the same character, but my friend's was written as Gaku, and this guy was Manabu, I assumed, at least. I wasn't sure how long I was going to be stuck in this hospital, but if we couldn't leave this floor, I was bound to run into the other patients. I may as well introduce myself. This was as good of a time as ever. No one was there. Oh, normally the hospital staff would just walk right in, so he was probably waiting for that. In that case, I should just go inside.
失礼します。
I'm coming in. Sup, bitch? It's really unfortunate that he's very cute. I love his little beauty mark under his eye. I love moles. They're my thing. His glasses are superior. But, he is very bullyable. Chat says that he looks bullyable. Yeah. And you do bully him a little bit. And his, like, bad ending is absurdly depressing. So, like, he did make me cry in the end. And I did feel bad for him. Because I don't... That's how I know that I don't hate him. Like, I don't want terrible, awful things to happen to him. I don't hate him. But I just want to take a pen and stab him in the eye with it. Like, that's just me. But I know he's someone's type, and no shame to you. So here is Minagawa. Have fun. As soon as the occupant saw me, he immediately slammed his laptop shut. I could tell from the tense atmosphere that I had come in at the worst possible time. This must have been Minagawa. Minagawa was looking at me with suspicion in his eyes, with one hand placed on top of his laptop. It was like his glare was asking, "Who the hell is this?" Anyway, I was relieved he didn't look all that sick. Actually, he seemed pretty healthy. Even if he was going to be released soon, I should probably say hello.
どうもすみません。俺、新しく302号室に入った。
Hello, sorry for barging in. I'm the new guy in room 302.
部屋を間違えている。出て行け。
You've got the wrong room. Get out.
いや、間違えたんじゃなくて。
No, I didn't.
出て行け。
Get out. He had a piercing gaze and a frigid tone, both of which were telling me he wouldn't take no for an answer. What the hell? Scary guy. That's no way to talk to someone. Guess I'll leave then. What was with that guy? Oh my fucking god. I had nothing left to do today. Had nothing left to gay today. Like... And before I knew it, it was lights out. Getting ready for my same shit, different day. Day 3.
Sasaki-san, ohayou gozaimasu.
And it's the same thing. My temperature and blood pressure and pulse were checked. Morning started early at the hospital. At least Madoka was quick. It was a typical
今日
morning.
はお薬の点滴が予定に入ってます。食欲がなくなることもあるので、ご飯は残さず食べてください。食事が終わったら渋沢先生が来るから、そのままお部屋にいてね。
You'll be on an IV today. The medication may cause you to lose your appetite, so make sure you eat all of your breakfast. Once you're done eating, Mr. Shibusawa will be coming to see you, so please remain in your room.
Ohayou! 美味しいご飯ですよ。
Uesugi is best girl. Morning! I've brought you some yummy food.
ありがとうございます。
Thank you.
この後抑制剤の点滴あるんだよね。これね、人によっては食欲がなくなっちゃう副作用が出ることもあるから、朝食は必ず全部食べてくださいって先生から言われてます。
You're going to be on the inhibitor drug IV after this, right? Some people experience appetite loss as a side effect, you know, so the doctor said you'd better eat up all of your breakfast.
はい。
Oh, right. Side effect? This seemed a little more serious than I'd thought, and I was starting to get a little nervous.
いつも綺麗に全部食べてくれてるけど、今回は特に念押しね。はい、どうぞ。
You always clean your plate, but this is just a little reminder, okay? Anyway, here you go. I was pretty much used to my daily tests every morning at this point and had begun to think that would be my usual routine. However, I was once again made painfully aware that I was a sick person in the hospital. After breakfast, I lay on top of my bed, my mind completely blank. I was bored. I was told Dr. Shibusawa would be coming, so I shouldn't go anywhere. When was he supposed to show up?
食事は全部食えたか。
Did you finish all your food? Dr. Shibusawa finally showed up. Madoka was behind him. She was carrying the IV drip pack. Oh my god.
全部食いました。美味しかった。なんか点滴するって。
I ate it all. It was good. So I gotta do the IV now. So chat is saying the doctor is their type. Yes. He is fucking perfect. He is also very bullyable, which is very, very 10 out of 10 of him. I love him. Also, hi, Ram. I should have, in retrospect, should have put the chat on the screen during my recording, but I didn't think to do that. So, sorry, YouTube. You just get to listen to me talking to invisible chat that you can't see. And yeah, if I remember correctly, you can see the doctor cry while getting banged. If I remember right. Fairly certain. Yeah, it's pretty great. We will get to that. We'll get to that.
はい。細胞変性抑制剤の点滴を今日からやっていきます。今のところ週1回の予定で様子を見ながら調整していきます。点滴は3時間くらいかけて入れていきます。
Yes, we'll be starting you on the cytopathic inhibitors IV today. We'll start with once a week, see how you do, and adjust as necessary. You'll be on the IV for about 3 hours.
ただ、ちょっと強いお薬なので副作用が出る場合があります。あまりにも具合が悪くなるときは中止したり適宜対応していくからね。
The medication is a little strong, though, so there may be side effects. If you start to feel really ill, we'll take you off and reassess.
佐々木は結構きついのが来ると思うから覚悟しとけ。
This won't be pleasant, Sasaki, so prepare yourself.
マジっすか?
Seriously?
ちょっと渋沢先生、そうと決まっているわけじゃ。
Now, Dr. Shibusawa, we don't know that yet. Seeing Madoka's reaction, she couldn't say for sure what was normal. Dr. Shibusawa was the master of making his patients nervous, I guess. Well, I didn't think that I'd like it. What? I didn't think I'd like it, they'd told me? I didn't think I'd like it, they told me. That's written weird. I didn't think I'd like it. They told me that I'd be fine, and then something bad happened, so maybe hearing the worst would have me better prepared? God, I couldn't read that. That was weird. If that was what he was trying to do, though, he chose the worst possible way.
大半は食欲がなくなることが多いかな。あとは人によるけど、体のだるさ、頭痛、吐き気などもあります。副作用はすぐに出る場合もあれば、次の日に出ることもあります。
Most people lose their appetite. Other than that, some people experience fatigue, headaches, and nausea. If you experience side effects right away, you may also feel them the next day, too.
もしすぐに副作用が出ちゃったら、お昼は食べられないかもしれないけど、一応配膳してもらいますね。もし無理そうだったら、ゼリーとか用意するので言ってください。
And if you do notice side effects right away, you may not be able to eat lunch, but we'll still have you try. If you don't think you can, we'll bring you some jello, so just let us know.
はい。
Okie dokie. They were being pretty vague, but I was still worried about the possibility of experiencing some terrible side effects.
はい、ここに手乗っけて。
All right, put your hand here. Either way, Dr. Shibusawa mercilessly went on with his work. I guess that made sense. I was a patient here after all. I was getting special privileges for participating in his research, but I did come here for treatment from the start. I held out my hand.
ちょっとチクッとするぞ。
This may sting. It was quick and painless. Did that mean that he was much more skilled than Madoka? I remember IVs, like, kind of hurting when they put it in. But, like, it's after it's been on your skin for, like, 300 years that it fucking hurts. Or at least the last time I was in the hospital, which was a while ago. But, like, I had an IV in for probably, like, 2 weeks. And they never changed it. It was the same IV. and my hand was swollen. I was allergic to the tape, so like the tape was like itchy around my hand. It sucked ass. Fuck IVs. God damn it. I guess no matter how I felt about him, he was still the doctor here. Dr. Shibusawa adjusted the dial on the tube, connecting me to the IV hanging from the pole. The IV began to drip. Oh, that sucks. Someone in chat goes, I was so out of it when I was in the hospital on an IV. I just remembered being real thirsty, but I wasn't allowed to drink water because of the IV. Yeah, that sucks dick. God. Ooh. I'm not going to try to say that word, but it's something diabetes related. Ketoacidosis? Ketoacidosis? I did it! I have to say a bunch of big fucking words in this game too, and I just wreck all of them. Like I can't fucking read.
もし痛くなったり腫れてきたらすぐにナースコールをしてください。
If it starts to hurt or swell, press the nurse call button right away.
はーい。
Okie dokie.
トイレに行くときはスタンドごと行ってね。体重は乗せないように。気をつけて歩いてね。
Make sure to take the IV drip with you when you go to the bathroom. Try not to put your body weight on it and be careful when you walk. Okay?
はーい。
Okay. Once again, there was a tube sticking out of my hand. Honestly, I was too scared to look at it anyway, but there was tape covering where my needle pierced my skin, and it made me feel like I was hooked to an outlet or a fuel station. Also, isn't an IV not really a needle? Like, there's a needle to, like, put it in, but it's actually, like, just a tube. I think. Right? Am I full of shit? Chat says it's a tube. Or kind of like a tube. Look at me go. I knew things. Maybe. Okay, chat is getting a little more active. So I might stop here and then switch to my chat stream so that I can record the chat and this is less awkward. I'm also at around about an hour, so I should probably call this an episode anyway. So, chat, hold your horses. I'm not quitting. I'm just switching to my other screen. And YouTube, I will see you in the next episode. And we will meet more cute boys. And maybe get to some spice. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah. Thanks for hanging out. You are valid. I see you. And have a great day.